who it is, everybody. It's Jane.
Jane, are you?
She's back.
With the wheelbarrow. I've done my poo picking.
She has. Yep. Threw her straight to work after about probably a 4-hour drive this morning because we're lovely, lovely people. We'll be in. Sorry?
Of course you are.
Absolutely. So we're
going down to get the feed that somebody left by the gate.
We are. We've got a feed delivery. And because we're switching to Thunderbrooks, it's a slightly different ordering system because we get it through a different supplier. So we're not getting this trade whack, and they don't know to bring it to the barn yet, nor do we get it in bulk at this stage. So we're just going to go and collect it. And I'm going to video Jane with the wheelbarrow.
No, they don't want to see me, Holly. They want to see the lovely horses.
I know, isn't that incredible? Oh my God. So yeah, this is hard. This is the work of Vince, Phil, Andy, and our French workaway Matthew, and even Bailey.
I was proud of that when I finished blowing it.
I know.
Now look at it.
Now it's a construction site at the moment, but it's going to be very beautiful once it's done. So Matthew and Bailey, obviously Bailey's away now, but Matthew's been helping kind of remove the structure that was the stable, and it's just awaiting the next stages. Oh cool, so we've got a bag of chaff, and I'd imagine there'll be more in the box. Oh no, they made a hole. So let's see what we've got in here. Oh, okay, so we've got some, these are the field nuts, and then who's that? Oh, that's for tomorrow, so we don't care. It's the feed delivery offloaded now back there, and round the back it's a little bit messier than I'd like it to be at the moment after the open day, but it's not a complete bomb site. I just need to give it a bit of a tidy at some point this week, and it's still got all of the office stuff in that we move out the office for when it's the open day to accommodate for the merchandise and the drinks in there. So Freya will be transferring that back across. And then out here we have Hida, who's been in the friendship barn today with two of our lovely visitors, and one of them subscribes to our channel, so if you're watching this, Felicity, I say hello, and so does Hida. He's very well rested after his session in there. But no, you had a nice time in there, Hoppy, didn't you? It's a nice time taking you round to meet everybody. And then behind me there is Doubtson and Jane. Yeah, Jane has yet to locate Doubtson's mane, as it's a little bit of a Mohican at the moment.
It's not bad.
For a Frisian though.
No, it's poor for a Frisian.
It is,
She
Doubtson.
makes up for her looks, so.
She does.
Lovely girl.
The ironic thing with Doubtson is though, she's got these lovely full feathers, this really thick tail, but the mane just never grew. And then we have Yolanda and Zhao over here, because these three girls haven't been in since the open day, so they've just come up for a brush, check over, a bit of attention and loving before they go back out. Because this week, you know, obviously as Tracy's away, I'm not really too bothered about working any. If there's time, great. If there's not, it's just about making sure everybody comes up and down, gets the attention they need, and everybody's okay. That's Yodel giving Micah the evils. That's Annie telling me she wants to come out of confinement. I suspect they might have run out of food, so I better get them a little bit of extra hay. She's hanging out with Hannes in there while he's resting. And I have to say, Hannes, he did look better as I walked into the turnout this morning, so I'm fairly confident that with a bit of bute and a bit of rest, he'll come back right. Annie! No! Annie! That's very bad behaviour. Hello, Hannes. The thing is, with working them, it would be lovely if we could work them all 4 or 5 times a week, but it just doesn't take precedence here. What takes precedence is just looking after them all, making sure that they're all happy, and also, because as beautiful as our facilities are, they're not the most efficient. So if we had kind of big modern facilities, we would be able to work them more because it'd be designed in a way that made it easier to fit everything into a day. But it's like, for example, if I want to work Yolanda, if I just had her living up here full time in the barn, I'd just pull her out box and off I go. And it'd probably take me 10 minutes to get her ready, half an hour to work her, 5-10 minutes after. Whereas to work Yolanda as it is now. I have to go to the field together, which could take anything from 10 to 15, even 20 minutes, depending on how far away they are and how much they do or don't want to walk up the hill. And then I have to wash the mud off her because she's been out, and then by the time I've done that, you're probably looking at another 10. So already half an hour's gone and I haven't even worked her. And I don't mind doing any of that. I love doing all of that with her and with all of them, but it just takes up so much time. And especially with it being just me and Jodie, and obviously Jane now. Actually Jodie's not in today because she's not feeling too good. So it was just me this morning, and I obviously had our lovely visitors, which I love doing, and so do the horses. But when we have visitors and kind of people coming and going, that then obviously takes priority over working them. But to be honest, I wouldn't have it any other way, because I'd far rather that we share them with people physically as well as digitally than as have super fit athletes. And also, you know, they're happy as they are without being worked every day. So it's always just a balancing act and a juggling act. And this week we have been quite busy, not just with visitors, but also with, you know, for example, yesterday we had Chris and Rachel here, which obviously two very necessary and important things for the horses to have. Cranial, I think that's right, session, and farrier, obviously for their feet. But again, that kind of takes up time because we have to pull the horses kind of in and out and up and down and get them sorted and trot them up and down, and so it's just a constant juggling act. Whereas if it was just me and Jodie here for the week and we didn't have any people coming or going, we probably could get more worked. But as I just said, we'd far rather have visitors here and have horses that don't work as regularly, because it's nice to share them and they're happy with life as it is and they love visitors. So yeah, so that's these three and Jane all having had a nice spruce up. Well, Jane hasn't had a spruce up, but she's given Doubtson a spruce up. But yeah, they've all got nicely painted feet. They've had some pig oil on just to moisturise their legs, because Doubtson especially and Yolanda can sometimes get a bit of dry skin there, so just to help keep everything moisturised. And they've even got hoof oil on. And then behind Yolanda is Spesh. And they're all going to go back down into the field, and as it's quite overcast the next few days and a little bit wet even, they can all go out naked, which will be really nice for them because they can give each other a good mutual groom and they can have a nice roll in the mud, which is obviously a really, really good thing for them all to do. So here are the girls who are now all naked because, as I said earlier, the wind is quite windy. I think it's going to rain over the next few days and just be overcast in general. And it's only really when the sun comes out, the flies come out. So it's a nice opportunity for them all to be rugless. We can wash their rugs and they can have a nice mutual groom and a nice roll. And it's also, you know, they're even more beautiful to look at as well when they're not covered up. So there's Miss Mabel. There's Doubtson. That's Yolanda's bum over there. There's Renska's bum. That's Yolanda telling everybody to move out the way, where she licks out the bowls. There's Renska. Innie up the front. So I have to say, Innie, she's holding her weight nicely. Because I know the last time she was here we did struggle to put the weight on, but she's definitely, you know, yeah, she's leaner than these guys, but A, that's more her build really, and B, it's not a bad thing because, you know, she's not too round like a certain Spesh, but Spesh is round and happy. Oh, and off they all go. You right, Spesh? She doesn't have her muzzle on at the moment. Oh, girls! Because I want her to give her the chance to kind of itch herself and groom the others, which obviously she can't do if she has her muzzle on. Isn't that a sight? Bye, ladies! Oh, look at that already. That is Spesh and facing us, and I can't see whose bum it is. It might be, oh, that's Yodel actually. That's Spesh and Yodel. Oh, they love each other. A bit of sisterly love.